Hello, my name is Cynthia Chaffee, and I am a member of the Stop Crowman Coalition, which is a coalition of tenants living in over 170 buildings owned by the notorious and unscrupulous landlords, Steve and Harriet Crowman. They were featured as booked in the Village Voice's very first issue of the 10 Worst Landlords article in 1978. We work in partnership with Goals in Cooper Square and with our wonderful State Senator Brad Hoylman to stop the abuses of the Crowmans, because Steve Crowman is the poster boy for landlord greed. I am here today to urge the Rent Guidelines Board to please vote to grant tenants a rent rollback, because tenants need more than a rent freeze. We need a rent rollback, and the Rent Guidelines Board has the power to do so. We tenants have been trampled upon and hit with such unfair rent increases. Years ago, there was a 16% rent increase, and then the poor tax surcharge of $40 a month if we're paying below $1,000 in rent. Tenants are not able to afford to keep up with such rent increases. The proportional increases on poor people with fixed incomes such as Social Security and/or disability are virtually non-existent and do not allow people to afford these large rent increases, and neither do pay increases for the average working person. Yet the landlords are reaping huge profits and are milking this city and state. I gotta skip over. In the building where I lived for the last 37 years, the Crowmans have emptied out most of the 3 adjoining buildings they owned at 346, 340, and 336 East 18th Street. In fact, 336 East 18th Street has only one original tenant left out of 24 apartments. Once a tenant moves out, the Crowmans immediately renovate the apartments and rents them at inflated market rates for over $3,500 to $6,500 a month, reaping huge profits. They do not need these increases, and we need to have the rents rolled back. Another example is that the Crowmans force tenants to live in substandard conditions while collecting rent increases and inflated FCAs. They do not provide heat or hot water.
Ms. Chapman?
Yes?
I'm sorry, I know you've been for so long, I'm going to have to ask you to wrap up. If you do have anything written that you'd like to submit, please feel free.
I should have done that, but next time, this is my first time. Therefore, I urge the Rent Guidelines Board to please exercise your authority and vote to stop these abuses. Please give the tenants the relief they so very much deserve after all these years, and turn all this around and roll the rents back. And also, to please make landlords who have outstanding fines to the city not be allowed to have any kind of increase unless they pay up.
Jose Venegas? And please correct me if I mispronounced your name.
Yes, Venegas. I am a former city teacher, former